It is now active. You may build a spaceship when you have collected all the parts. Sensors are picking them up. Press the buttons to view their location.
Alrighty, that's more like it. Hey yo pretty people, my name is Zloyxp and welcome to the second episode of Stranded in Space. I don't have to say it that way, but I will not nonetheless. Okay, so I've cleared the construction thingamajig. And yeah, essentially just did that. It's not a big deal. I just dug some blocks and that kind of stuff. Yeah, let's see. We have already this atmospheric stabilizer assembly thingamajig, and there is an atmospheric stabilizer thingamajig. Yeah, construct atmospheric stabilizer. Boop. Boop.
Assembly missing. You may find an atmospheric stabilizer assembly near construction pad refuse outlet. There are old parts there from prior construction jobs we can use.
Alright, can we like just okay, stabilize the location, display marker. Oh. Oh, if I want something, they just give me a map of it. That makes so much sense. I mean, yeah, thank God we live in the year 2018 with like all of our cool stuff. Okay, boop. Get booped. I will. Don't eat. Just you. No. No. Nanobots. Okay. Nature. Analyzing stabilizer unit initialized. Construct. I'm sorry. I need my space voice. Construct atmospheric stabilizers.
Constructing.
Lady, you might be a tiny bit more excited about stuff I do, okay? Let's see. Program IA build engine. Let's drop off this thing. We don't need it anymore. Let's figure out
Assembly
where...
missing. Long-range scans are showing a large concentration of organic, possibly alien life. I also detected the energy signature of an engine assembly there.
Okay, fine. There. That's where we're gonna go. That is basically where we saw... a bit of a hustle, a bit of a thingamajig. We do have the armor though, so we are like more proof to damage than any regular player. Another thing is that we still don't have any sort of you know, cobblestone and that kind of stuff. There's nothing I can do really without a proper. I can't even like cook my steak without a proper furnace, and I need a furnace. I will need a furnace for my whatchamacallit, for my, oh my god, I'm completely brain farting. I apologize. For to extract the water from the wet sponge. So yeah, that will be space baggy, for crying out loud. You are not a pig anymore. You can stop being stupid already. Sign and some grass blocks. Well, fine. That okay. I'm fine with. I'm perfectly okay with having a sign. Use this to fence. Okay. What? Are you a synthetic ship? Are you what the androids are dreaming of? Like, okay, never mind. Let me actually try and boop this into my second arm so I can explore more sufficiently. This is where we're going, and this is precisely where we're next to. Okay, there's some floating thingamajig. I don't necessarily care for it. Stop circling around and just. Huh. Okay. Okay, I'll just assume that it's somewhere down underneath. Maybe, perhaps. I don't necessarily remember what the lady has said about this thing. Something about having a bunch of hostiles down there, but I don't recall anything about the fact that this thing is underground. Shut up! I'm doing a thing. This planet, I swear to God. Okay, so that's a coal block. Did we accidentally dig all the way to the planet core? Or why is there such a large amount of lava all over the place? Well, okay, it's not necessarily lava, it's... Just stop what you're doing, you stupid thing. It's actually some yellow liquid, but you get my point. It's basically lava. It burns you when you fall in it. That's pretty much what lava is. For dummies. Okay. Okay. Long-range scans are showing a large congregation of organic, possibly alien life. Also detected the energy signature of an engine assembly there. There's an... Look, there's supposedly an... I've been promised an engine assembly. I do not see one in the down here. Lady, your cards. You're not cards. Cards are the other thing. Your maps are... Clarky? Hawk miner. Robotic assembly body. What? I apologize, that was... no, seriously, what? Okay. Get here. We're going down here. We're also yelling timber. Okay. This must be... no! Okay, the alien bugs are moderate, are annoying, but we can deal with them and we can eat them afterwards, which is the more important part. I'm just concerned. That's the gist of it, really. I do not understand where did I lose my material assembly watchmagic, which, let's face it, all of the things that are required for this are essentially material watchmagics. Is there some kind of a way of creating? That's the thing, really. That there is a torch, but it requires coal. But I do not have the coal. What if I had the coal, though? You know what? We're gonna go back to that lava cave. I'm gonna eat this thing just because I can, because I have nothing better to do. Just to restore some health, because I'm a spoiled brat when it comes to my golden apples. I'm gonna steal this thing, and I'm gonna use it to create some torches. See? And now we can probably try and venture down into this little cave, question mark? Because we probably want that. Okay, can we... Plasma charge, what is it? I don't even want to know what is it for. Okay, we killed this one pony person for, you know, reasons. Yoinka horseshoe, and I'm really missing, like, I'm really missing right now the features of the too many items. Just cause they would be absolutely, like, useless in me finding out what recipe does, like what kind of recipes we can do now that we have all this kind of stuff. The rainbow bugs are pretty cool though. Like I really like it. Oh my god, everyone will be dead. Also sand. Sand is nice. Can probably do away with this. Grab this stuff. Pumpkin seeds, melon seeds. I pretty much have them. Okay. Careful. This might be the suicide mission I've been waiting to go on. There's some gold, and there is an even larger cave. Give me your tasty bits. Thank you. There is even just go. No. Can I go 5 steps in this cave without being eaten by something that I'm later gonna eat myself? There's this cave, right? We've lit it up, so I'm hoping that these spawners walk the way regular ones walk. That you can actually... Okay, then. That you can actually disable them actively using the using stuff, essentially using torches. But at the same time, I was really kind of hoping to get some actual stuff done. So I'm guessing it's better we follow that little that little marker on the map. The thing is that this here looks like a dungeon, even dungeon, not a danger, but if I ever saw one. It even has chests in it and stuff. Fishing rod, okay, fishing rod is good. Fishing rod is good, it's okay. We do have seeds, so we do have sand probably. We can have spruce, that is reassuring. And we probably can get rid of like horseshoe and all the kind of a colored stuff. I don't know. I hesitate to throw away stuff that I only have one of. Go away. Go away, I said. But at the same time, yeah. I'm kind of not. Okay. Is this the way we're supposed to go? Because this seems to be the way leading towards the... Nope. Not at all. This seems to be the way, as I said, leading towards the marker. I see a chest. Thank you, whatever did that. Okay, restore some health. And yeah, I'm starting to think that my demise will be the fact that I don't have any wood on me. Because I cannot grab torches, because I cannot make... because I cannot disable spawners. But at the same time, spawners can be probably just, you know, removed, broken and stuff. And I don't really need this lava, do I? So let's just go with the flow so far. Wow, a cool fishing rod, thank you. And an enchantment table, that is great. That is now, if only everything that is trying to kill me right now would also bugger off. Okay, awesome. And the sparkling melon. You know what? Now that I think about it, I should have stolen the potion brewers. What are you? Whatever you are dead. I really should have stolen the potion brewers off of the original ship. Okay. Nope. So, lesson learned. Whatever the thing that, like wherever the thing that we're looking for is, it is not this way. Or maybe it is this way, but I just can't figure out how to get to it. Because there is all sorts of stuff around here. Did I already go this way? No, I didn't. And it also sounds very grassy around here. So this is a very peculiar cave. It's a very peculiar planet with all sorts of the floral activity where there should be none. Okay, what are you? You're not the angry ones. You don't seem like friendly ones either. Hi. Can I trade? Huh? I can. Alien Cleric. Salt Lake versus Emerald. Gold versus Emerald. Fascinating. I would never have guessed that the tradition of exchanging emeralds for random crap bridges literal time and space. But would you look at that? There's an actual village of little villagers who are also aliens. That is absolutely amazing. What are you? I do not care. I'll deal with you later. Okay, let's see. Will it turn out that the core that I need to continue building my ship is a thing that they just worship and like the C-3PO thingy magic? Apparently not, because I don't see a sacrificial altar right next to it. But whatever. I can do away with it. I mean, they sure are worshipping the crap out of it. Because they're standing right on top of it and not actually letting me open the chest with it. You guys mind? I'm trying to do a thing here. Like a space explorer thing. Yeah, go away. Go. Oh. Bugger off, you stupid thing. There we go. See? And no one was hurt. Engine assembly. With a texture of... whatchamacallit? With a texture of... Stonecutter. That's the name of that block. Yeah, there used to be a block in the game called the stone cutter. They removed it after a while. I kept hoping that they will introduce it into the game proper and will use it to actually make like stairs and slabs and that kind of stuff. Okay, what's in here? There are like artificial synthetic cow, one, and there are 2 synthetic sheeps ? Because they kind of look like synthetic pigs. Well, ain't that interesting? I will definitely come back here and try to maybe make a farm. There we go. Love each other. Make even more meat. But I just love the synthetic electronic sound they make. Can you like go back into the pen? Oh, not. That's fine by me. Just live your life. Yeah, this is fascinating. Well then, lesson learned. We can get here. We can get here. We can get food from here. We can get emeralds. We can potentially get even some exploits out of them. Basically, well, not exploits, but what I mean is infinite, like, proper tools using the clerics and whatever. The question really is how much of their brain is still villager brain. And truth be told, I'm willing to bet like a lot of their brain is villager brain, because freaking look at them. Yeah, this is amazing. Like a giant, not a giant, like a cave, a secret hidden paradise on this desolate planet, with a bunch of like an actual alien colony. This is, I was so hoping that they would do something like that back in 1.9, but whatever. Let me just quickly stop freaking out and think for myself. Okay, this place we want to mark on our map. We already have a map. We need to mark it. We need to figure it out. We need to block it off. Keep it hidden away from all the dangers, which I'm guessing it is, because you know why would the map makers already took care of it. So what we probably want to do right now is dig ourselves out and figure out some way of making a permanent path towards this little settlement. A path that will not only lead a buttload of mobs into it, but which also will serve as my personal my personal trading passage, basically. Essentially a way for me to quickly travel between the 2 spots. Thankfully we already have the map leading to it, so that won't be a problem. But at the same time, yeah, digging yourself out is a bit of a hassle, seeing how my pickaxe is almost broken. Do you guys have any wood somewhere in your village? Not just any sort of wood, but you know, wood I can snatch is what I mean. Outside of like a giant bat. Ow. Okay, fine. Maybe I will decimate your entire village and not just several plank blocks. You see that tree that's giving off light to your entire settlement? Well, screw it! See? I'm taking it away. And you will never get it back. Unless you, of course, can plant like another one. But whatever, you get my point. And would you look at that? They snatched a gold apple and thought that I will never notice. Muhahaha! I did. Great. Now with this sort of resources, you can kind of, you know, live already. You can pretty much develop your own little settlement if you really would want to. How do I take over this entire village without ruining it for everyone involved, including me? How can I take over it like without ruining it for myself to begin with? Okay, let's dig ourselves out and think later. And boop. There we go. Now there's a pillar. Now we'll never lose this place ever again. I say as I completely forget how to get to it. Okay, now we do have this engine assembly thingamajig, which we can probably use for our own for our own goals and finally add to the entire conveyor of things. Well, this is a fun adventure we had. Now, from now on, I think it would be pretty cool to kind of establish a bit of a pattern for this series and be a tiny bit less aimless. While I was digging myself out, I had basically not necessarily a revelation, but just a bit of a structural idea to implement in this episode. And let me know what you think about it, because you might think that that is stupid, and I would maybe even agree with you. But so far we have 2 upgrades, right? We have the first upgrade and we have the second, the engine thingamajig. Yeah, analyze the crap out of it. Build engine.
Constructing.
Ta-da! The engine has been built. I'm kind of wondering what this thing will look like when it's done, because so far it is all sorts of bizarre and complicated. But yeah. The thing I've decided for myself is there are essentially 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? 6 pieces of the ship that we can collect and that we can advance. So I'm thinking for each episode I want to get at the very least one piece of everything, and we already got 1 for this episode, right? But at the same time, I do not want to leave this planet unruined, unaffected by my presence, which is why I also think that in each episode we will have to make just a little bit of our own base around the place, something that we can basically rely on, because at this point, yeah, I do have some carrots I stole, I do have some like stuff that I can use, but at the same time I'm still surviving on here, and I need better equipment, or at the very least so I feel, because like that thing right there looks pretty threatening, right? And whatever that is also kind of in the same general vicinity. And then there's like the actual ships of actual horses, which, yeah, we have to explore, but I have no idea if we can actually teleport, screw it. If we can actually do anything with them. So how about this? We are basically set for 4 more videos, and that is if the map ends after we complete the ship, which I have no idea if it does. So yeah, do let me know what you think about this in the comments down below. I generally love this map, just love it to bits. It is an absolutely amazing thing, and it's really well constructed as far as I can tell. One thing I really miss is in a very similar way in the modded Minecraft, on every single like thing for crack this open while I'm at it. On every single like mod pack for this kind of stuff, there's always one single book that kind of guides you through the entire thing. And I'm thinking that might be an issue with this thing, like with the books that I have not read, essentially. But there isn't like one single quest log that is guiding me through the entire thing outside of that particular. Like, it leads me to, let's say, like quotation marks, a dungeon, but it doesn't kind of tell me how to complete the dungeon, and it never like is something like, oh, you have to actually like assemble this thing or craft this thing or get water extract, like gather materials. No, it's just get this thing which is located here, and then they go, yeah, go there, get that thing for me, congrats, now go and rest, my hero. So that's my, if I would have like one nitpick towards it, it's like I tiny bit feel disoriented, but at the same time, yeah, there is a clear progression to the game, so I can't even complain about that too much. This is fun, I really want more of it. Thank you everybody so much for watching. Do let me know if you want more of it too. This has been Zloyxp, this has been Stranded in Space, to be continued.